Hello, race fans, and welcome once again to the Eastern Central Racing Association. Here we are, round 13 here at North Wilkeboro Speedway, getting ready for some short track racing tonight. Boy, they've got a beautiful day out there for it. 78-degree air temperature, winds 2 miles an hour. Man, that track temperature is 105 degrees. As always, thank you for joining us here on Rice Motorsports TV. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hey, click that notification bell so you'll know when we go live. Now, as always, they run 75% fuel in this league, as many tires as they want. They only have that one faster pair and 2 opportunities for a green-white checker. They'll be turning 128 laps around this half-mile facility here. And before we head on down to the track, we want to give a shout-out to our broadcast sponsor, ButtKicker. Don't forget to check out their link in the description. ButtKicker, feel what you've been missing. And also, before we head on down, let's take a look at the standings as they are right now. Well, I tell you, Brian Kozad and Justin Lesher, they're going to be battling for quite a while here now throughout the season, I would think. And they are really going at it here. And because Brian Kozad is now once again back in the lead by 25 points over Lesher. Travis Kwizwinski, now he made it back up to third. You know, he had missed some time, but boy, I tell you, he is a little over 300 points behind the 2 front runners, and I don't know if he can't close that deficit. Basically, it's just about a 2-horse race right now at this point in the season, and so Kwizwinski, he is the best of the rest right now, ahead of Matthew Chase there by about 34 points. So yeah, he'll have to try to hold on to that 3rd spot there, and look on down the order and see there's been a little movement up and down. Corey Boone, he actually lost 5 positions there down to the 10th spot. And you see Robert Johnson there moved up 3 positions into the 13th spot. And keep looking around to see if you find your favorite driver, see if he's in the top 20. So as they are finishing practice here, there's about 5 minutes to go. Right now we're showing about 19 cars in the server. Let's go out there and see who's on track. There's Carl Rourke there. Right, and he's currently 19th quickest. The 04 machine. See, got Garrett Kaiser in the 18. He's 10th fastest at the moment, 18.851. Well, getting tongue-tied on that one. North Wilkesboro is a fun track. I was racing here the other day, and yeah, this is a fun place to get around here. Nice half-mile short tracks. You know, I'm kind of more of a short track guy myself anyway, but yeah, I was really enjoying that, and I know these guys they're gonna really have a good time out there tonight. There's your 3rd place in the standings. Travis Kwizwinski, 6th fastest at the moment with that 18.808, his best time so far. Then Matthew Dunn, he's 4th fastest at the moment, 18.636. Oh, that was a 76 went spinning around. That was Bob Johnson. He's able to lock it down, keep from anybody or collecting anybody else. Actually, he's 11th fastest with an 18.861. And there's his teammate, Travis Eccles. He's 13th quickest at the moment with 18.873. Let's see who's out there now. There's Justin Lesher. He just lost down. He is the number 8, and he must be using a custom paint there because it's showing 88. So not sure. Because depending on how their settings are, they can hide the custom numbers. But in this league here, I guess they must have it set so that they'll show the custom paints if they have the numbers baked into them. Because sometimes when that happens, you'll see iRacing. If you tell iRacing to stamp the numbers and you allow that, then you'll see a number stamped over top of the one that's baked into the paint job. There's Corey Boone, 3rd fastest with an 18.595. behind him there's Shane Christie. He's on 19th fastest at the moment, a 19.121. There's a 70 of Stephen McComas. Currently 9th fastest with an 18.820. Trying to figure the, and this track's interesting. A lot of times you'll look at a track and, and it, to just an average person looking at it, they kind of look the same on both ends, but, turns 1 and 2 run a lot different than turns 3 and 4. And it just seems like it's harder to get into turns 1 and 2 than it is 3 and 4. And don't know why that is. I don't know the exact, I don't know if the degrees of banking are slightly different or what. But there are some subtle differences. And that actually happens in a lot of tracks, actually, that you'll go to. Especially like these short tracks and the ends, they don't run the same for sure. And we got about a minute to go, and as we're waiting for that clock to count down, we're going to go ahead and take a quick break, and we will be right back. Hey, you're watching the Eastern Central Racing Association round number 13 here on Rice Motorsports TV.
With the ButtKicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. ButtKicker, the future is feeling.
Okay, we're back, and the clock is counting down to 0, and that will end the practice session. Getting ready to roll over to qualifying here. Of course, it is private qualifying, so all the cars will actually be on track virtually at the same time, but we can only see one at a time. We'll keep the timing tower up for you. And also, don't forget that in the description, there's a link to live timing and scoring. You can go there and check out a whole lot of great information on your favorite driver, see where he is and where the competitors are, and how everybody's doing and who pitted when, and all sorts of cool information. Just one more thing we want to bring you here on Rice Motorsports TV. Stephen McComas making his way out, getting ready to start his qualifying run. Comes to the stripe. The clock is running for the 70 machine. Matthew Dunn, more times coming on the board already. Brian Kozad, Matthew Dunn at the top. Let's see where McComas ends up as he finishes his first hot lap here. And he will be 5th fastest with 18.930. Let's see if he can move on up here. Kozad now your provisional pole sitter. McComas now done with his qualifying, unable to improve actually. Justin Lesher looks like he's done. In 3rd place, Corey Boone, he's got, looked like that probably was just his second hot lap, and he moves up to the 2nd position. The 18.631. There's Travis Krasinski. He looked like he's done. He's 8th fastest at the moment. There's Jeff Carter. First time on the board, 18.808. And maybe a second time. Looks like he's breaking it on down there to come into the pits. Yeah, so he is done right now. He's showing in that 6th position. Matthew Chase, he is not on track at the moment. Let's see. How about Garrett Kaiser? He's doesn't have a time yet, so this might be his first hot lap as he crosses the line. That was the start of his first hot lap. Some of the guys, they will wait till they see a lot of times come up on the board just to kind of get an idea where they think they might end up. Kaiser coming around now to complete his first hot lap. And right now he is slots in the 15th fastest, the 19.333. Trying to improve on that 15th starting position. Coming around to finish his qualifying run. Let's see if he moves up the order. Yes, he does, up to the 11th position, 19.092. A good pickup there for Kaiser. And we got about 3 minutes to go, and looks like everybody's just about done. So while we wait for the timer to roll down, we'll go ahead and pause here for our national anthem. Okay, we are done, and looks like we got about 30 seconds to go, and no, there's nobody on track at the moment. And I found out Matthew Dunny sent a message. They're actually rolling using throwback paints in the race today. So some of these numbers you might see, some classic numbers, paint schemes there from drivers from the past there, and that probably explains the 88 there for Justin Lesher. And now we're right. The clock just counted down, so we're getting ready to roll over to our race session here, and we'll wait for some of the cars to start coming out. There they are on track, and as they make their way out, we'll go ahead and take a look at your starting grid here. Now we have Brian Kozad. Here's your pole sitter. Corey Boone second, Justin Lesher third, Carl Rourke fourth, Matthew Dunn in the 5th position, Jeff Carter 6th, Stephen McComas 7th, Travis Krzyzewski 8th, Brian Dobert 9th, Shane Christie, he'll round out your top 10. Then Garrett Kaiser is 11th, Craig Martin in the 12th position, 13th Matthew Chase, 14th Kyle Martin, David Carter 15th, Danny Foster 16th, Bob Johnson in the 17th position, David Meacham 18th, and Travis Eccles rounds out the field in the 19th position. And waiting for everyone to get ready to get rolling here as soon as all of the cars enter the track there from the pits. That pace car will take off. Just waiting for the time to get ready to get going. And there they go. They're starting to roll off. Brian Kozad will be leading them to the green flag here. They're going to do one more warm-up lap. A lot of time on these short tracks, they'll do at least 2. Pace car should be turning off this time. They make their way through turns 3 and 4.
Green, green, green.
And we got a green flag, and we are racing here at North Wilkesboro Speedway. Everybody's off to a good start here. Corey Boone right on the tail of Kozad. They're taking a look on the inside. I think he's going to try to make a move for the lead here. Kozad able to hold him off at the moment. He's trying hard to get under him there. Couldn't get enough traction off the corner there. Kozad will stay ahead of him. Oh, Boone's blinking out on us a little bit there. Justin Lesher trying to sneak into a second place there on the high side. He will take that second place from Boone. A little further back, the nice battle there is Travis Kwizwinski in the 93 battling the 70. Oh, we got a caution. And let's see, we don't have any reports of anyone actually crashing. Let's see. David meets him. I wonder if he might have spun perhaps. Actually saying he left pit lane. Report that he actually left pit lane. I'm not sure what happened there. So we're not really sure what the caution is for. But we're at caution on lap number 4 here. Shane Christie making his way down pit road. He's followed by Matthew Dunn. Also, Travis Eccles also coming in. And they may be deciding, you know, let's get some, since they can change tires as much as they want, they say, you know, we're going to keep some fresh Goodyears on here at every opportunity. Down and away. Christie, he won the battle off of pit road. He'll re-enter at 16th position. Dunn's 17th. Eccles, he's now on his way out. Looks like Garrett Kaiser is making his way in. Oh, okay, that's what happened there. Something happened to Kaiser. We didn't get a report about it. I'm not showing anything showing that he wrecked. We might get a chance here. Let's go back a couple of laps, see if we can see what happened to Garrett. And I might have been at the restart here. Oh, it's already. Let's go back. Go back a couple of more laps. Here we go. He's running along by himself right there. Unless, oh, he got caught up into something. Okay, the 42 and the 7. And that's what Garrett had his problems right there. Let's take it back live here. Lights are out on the pace car, so we'll be going green next time around. It'll be lap 8. Oh, I'm sorry, lights are not out on the pace car. They're going to have at least one more caution lap here. That happened so quick, it didn't even register. You know, those cars getting together didn't even register as a crash on the software here, reporting software. Now the lights are out, and it'll be lap 9 when we go green again.
Green flag.
And we got a green flag, and we're racing once again here at North Wilkesboro. 83, Boone there, still blinking just a little bit. Justin Lesher fighting to hold on to that second spot. There's Carl. Oh, boy, he almost got in the back at 83 there. Trying to find his way down on the inside. A little further back, there's the 22, Craig Martin. battling with Jeff Carter. Oh, and Carter gets you saw him grab some curb. Oh my goodness, we caught that one live, folks. He grabbed some curb and man, he just went flying into the outside wall. And oh boy, Garrett Kaiser looks like he might have got caught up in that as well. Perhaps. Let's see here. No, it wasn't him. It was David Meacham and Jeff Carter. He jumped right to the pits there. He's towing in. But it's also saying David Meacham crashed. Now he might have just spun. But let's go back and look at Carter here and see what happened there. And we were actually looking at it live as it happened. You could actually see he came down and grabbed a little bit too much apron. Let's change the angle. And here he is going down into the turn. And boy, they just sent that car going. It completely upset the car, and he's just along for the ride now. Bam, and just, it collected the 9. And there was just nowhere for anybody to go. To 12 couldn't get by. Oh, he did kind of skate by. The 76 went under him. The 50 kind of rolled over the 50. And so far, it looks like he got the brunt of the damage there. And everybody else was able to pretty much get around him. Meacham looks like he's okay. Matthew Chase is on pit road. There's Bob Johnson also getting tires. Jeff Carter, he's actually, let's see, he may still be, he hasn't got back to the pits yet. He's still towing back, and sometimes that can take a little while. So I'm gonna check my graphics, make sure that I got all of the throwback paints loaded, and while we're waiting for the caution to end, while we do that, we'll take a quick break and we'll be right back. And you're watching the Eastern Central Racing Association here on Rice Motorsports TV.
We are back at North Wilkesboro, North Carolina, where the field is rolling out for the start of today's 400-lap race on this 0.625-mile racetrack. And just as the field comes all around turn number 4, the sunshine peeks through, helping warm things here. Bill Elliott leads him down. Benny Parsons on the outside. The green flag flies, and the first Union 400 Winston Cup race from North Wilkesboro is underway. Everybody nicely through turns number 1 and 2 as Bill Elliott has the lead, and Dale Earnhardt has jumped into second position, followed by Benny Parsons and Bobby Allison. Here we go. It's just about to go away. They bump coming out of turn 4. Earnhardt gets the lead. We had just heard from our spotters that Neil Green.
Okay, we're back. Green flag racing. Kozad's still your leader, boy. Justin Lesher, we got the right paints on there now, and that's I guess that's his throwback paint that he's running there. Definitely trying to see if he can get up there and catch that 87. Oh boy, he's going to dive down on the inside. Boy, look at Kozad battled back on the high side there. You got better drive on that high line. As they go down in turns 3 and 4. The 83 of Boone right there. They start lap number 18. Boone sticking right to the tail of Justin Lesher. Let's look a little farther back. There's David Carter. He's still running. He's out there in the 7th position. Chased there by Kyle Martin. Brian Dobert back in the 9th spot. I just saw Bob Johnson. He's falling. Oh, he spun. Okay, I saw him falling down in the order. If he keeps going, it will not be a caution. Looks like he'll continue to go, but I think the leaders are coming up behind him. Here they come now. He's trying to get up to speed before they get there. They're probably going to catch him, though. He'll probably try to fight to stay on the lead lap here. There's Johnson, and there's your leaders right there. Johnson will be trying his best, and and even if he does get lapped, that'll put him in the lucky dog position because they still have a half a lap before they would catch anybody else. And if something were to happen in the meantime, then he would be okay. Johnson would be able to get that lap back, and he's fighting hard to stay on that lead lap. You see your top three, they're starting to pull away from the rest of the pack there. Starting to distance themselves quite well there. Travis Kozwinski is leading the rest of the group in that fourth position. Craig Martin's right there, trying to see if he can do something about getting past that 93. Trying to find a way around. Still searching, trying to get there, but he'll have to try some other way here. As Kozwinski is managing to hold on to that fourth position. Let's look a little further back. There's Brian Dobert now. He's still chasing the 12. Carl Rourke back there in the 10th spot. There's a little bit of a gap now. There's Shane Christie. He's running 11th position. There's about 1.2 seconds back to Matthew Dunn in that 12th position. Trying to see if he can catch up with those guys. We're 27 laps in. He's got Travis Eccles a little ways behind him there in the 13th spot. Danny Foster on 14th. Matthew Chase is in the 15th position. Boy, he's battling hard. Let's say, actually, that's Jeff Carter right behind him in the 5. He's not on the lead lap. Carter, he is actually 3 laps down. Because I think he was the one that had to tow in when they had that caution there. There's David Meacham in the 13 machine. Meacham is also 3 laps down, so they're actually battling for position here. Boy, these laps are cranking out fast here. 30 laps in already of 128. This race will be over before you know it, folks. Up the front, Kozad, he's still leading. Corey Boone has gotten by Lesher in that second position. Lesher actually falling back quite a ways. Oh, got a caution here. I think it's Carl Rourke. Might have, looks like he's might be showing a little bit of damage there. He's coming on down pit road. Moving pretty slowly. Let's go take a look at the replay here so we see what happened to Carl. There he is in the 04 car. Oh, and him and the 7 got together a little bit. Oh, man, he went hard into the outside wall. And fortunately, the pits were right there, so he was able to just roll right on into the pits. And he's down there. Now, let's see, do they have a faster pair? They have one faster pair. And they have unlimited tires, but they do have the one faster pair. So he may have elected to use that here, and car's looking pretty good there. I don't know if he used it or not. He may be trying to save it. A lot of folks on pit road. Matthew Dunn. Not everybody's coming in. There's Kozwinski, Brian Dobert right there behind him coming in. There's Danny Foster getting tires for that 50 machine. Travis Eccles also. He's down and away. There's Dobert in front of him. They're gonna. Oh, and Foster they beat Eccles off of pit road there. They even race on pit road. Shane Christie making his way down pit road. And Jeff Carter also coming in. We have 16 cars on the lead lap. Kozad, he remains your leader. Boone and where is Justin Lesher? He's back in 12th. They were battling for that second spot. Lesher, he came in on lap 32. Now your top 6 have not pitted at all. That would be Kozad, Corey Boone second, Craig Martin in third, Stephen McComas fourth, David Carter fifth, and Kyle Martin in the 6th position. They have all stayed out, and so we will see how this strategy works for them. Let's see, they might be getting the lap, 1 lap to go this time around. We'll see when they come around and hit the start and finish line. Caution Hill, lap 35. They start lap 36. Lights are out on the pace car. It'll be lap 37 on the restart. Everybody lining up, getting ready to get going once again. Pace car is in, waiting for that restart.
Green, green, green.
Kozad drops the hammer, and he's away once again. Stephen McComas in the 70. He moved up past the 71 of Carter. Grzywinski trying to get around the 71 as well. Grzywinski finally does take that 5th spot. Right now he does anyway. Carter 71, he's fighting back, trying to fight back. I think the high line though is going to get him though. You just get a better drive off the corner. You just bogged down just a little bit too much on that inside line. Oh, and he gets into the 70. He saves it. Oh, he tried to save it. And that might bring out a car. He's in the grass. He's off the racing surface, so it'll probably stay green, which actually is not going to help him. But he'll be able to get going. Leaders haven't come around yet. Here they come now, getting ready to come out of turn 2 there. So he's able to continue before the leaders get to him. And we'll see if he's able to stay on that lead lap. There he is, and there your leaders now coming out of turn 4. Start lap 41 of 128. Corey Boone hanging in there with Brian Kozad. Only 3/10 behind the 87. Grzywinski's he's still now he's up in the 3rd spot actually. Matthew Dunn following close there in that 4th position. And there's Justin Lesher now. He's back to the 5th spot. And I believe that's who's that? That's Craig Martin that's behind Lesher. Oh, Lesher taking a look on the outside there. I think Lesher might get that position. Yes, he will. Lesher picks up the 4th spot. Like I was saying, that was Craig Martin back in the 22. And there's a bit of a gap between him and David Carter in the 71, like 2 seconds. You can see on your track map, definitely the top 5 are definitely separated from the rest of the pack once again. 6th place there, Craig Martin, he's kind of by himself. Also, David Carter himself, Kyle Martin, is kind of back there. And boy, he's got this 7, Shane Christie, all over him, trying to get that 8th position. Looks like Christie's going to get it. He's getting a good run off the corner there. Looks like he's going to hang on, and as across the line, he'll be scored in the 8th position. It's showing, we got a report Danny Foster might have spun. Looks like he's okay. He might have just spun around, perhaps. Carl Martin in that 9th spot. And Carl Rourke, he's on pit road. Looks like he's getting, is he getting tires? Or is he just, he's kind of just sitting there. I don't know what happened to Carl. I don't know if they're running any kind of incident points like a limit. Oh, I think Rourke did. He just disappeared. He blinked out just a little bit there, so he's probably still in there, hopefully. Craig Martin, he's comfortably in that 6th spot. He's Carter right behind him. David Carter 1.7 behind, but he's 2.3 behind Justin Lesher. Lesher, he was battling with the leaders there for a while, and now he's kind of lost the handle there just a little bit. About 7/10 behind Matthew Dunn. But he's watching those top 4 right in front of him, trying to keep pace. As they go through turns 3 and 4, getting ready to start lap 51. And Lesher also blinking just a little bit. Corey Boone, we saw him blinking earlier. Boy, Travis Kuzinski. Oh no, he got real close there to I believe it was Matthew Dunn, the 55, and they almost spun it around. Good thing you see Lesher still blinking there a little bit. Luckily he didn't spin and collect the 8. Lesher was right there, and he was able to actually keep his position. Boy, Justin Lesher was all over him though. Let's see if you try to find a way around Krzyzewski. And right now, Krzyzewski, his task is quite easy. Just stay up there with the leaders and to get a lock on that 3rd place in the standings. Because being 300 points behind the leader, that's all pretty much insurmountable at this point here in the season. Can't see making up 300 points. Because Kozad and Lesher, man, they got out to a tremendous lead. And he's definitely holding off Justin Lesher. Lesher trying to see if he can get up there, but definitely not right at the moment, having the pace to really flex his muscles. Who was that? I saw somebody getting a little loose there. I think that was Corey Boone, the 83 machine. He lost that position to Krzyzewski. Krzyzewski now up to the 3rd spot. Oh, Boone's fighting back. Fierce battling going on here at the front of the pack here. They're side by side, and a few guys having some slight connection issues, blinking here and there. Boy, I tell you, that can get you. That's another one of the pitfalls of online racing. Sometimes that connection just gives way, and there's not much you can do about it. In fact, there really isn't anything you can do about it, really. See him continuing to blink there. As they battle along, Brian Kozad, he's right now has a 1.1 second lead over Matthew Dunn. Dunn in a very good spot, having a good race here so far. Now, got Shane Christie coming in, green flag pit stop for the 7. And maybe coming down to get some fresh good years. It looked like it was just fuel. He just topped off the fuel. That's a fuel stop. I believe they are running 75% fuel. So now he's going to try. Let's see. He comes out. Foster, he's still on the lead lap in the 15th position. Well, it's showing him 14th on the timing tower. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong person. I'm looking at Christie. Christie's actually, he's 15th. He's 1 lap down. He's in the lucky dog position. So now he's got the fuel. So he's in a good position to pick up the lucky dog and maybe gain some spots if a caution were to come out. There's Travis Eccles. He's cruising along in 10th spot, 1.9 behind Martin, just almost a second ahead of Brian Dobert. Dobert in that 11th spot. Krzyzewski, he's back to 4th once again. Boone got back around him. Well, I tell you, those guys, man, they're really going at it up there in that top 5, top 6 there. Justin Lesher, he's still hanging on. He hasn't made any kind of, all the other guys have, have been, well, I would say Krzyzewski and Boone, they're the ones that have been doing most of the battling and passing. Now, finally, Lesher, he might, about to say, he's just about to make a move on somebody. And Krzyzewski's trying to slam the door shut here, if he can. Oh, and he's blinking out on us a little bit, but once again, he cannot quite. There's Danny Foster going a lap down there. And now Foster, he'll be the lucky dog. They're really starting to run into some lap traffic here. On board with the leader, you can see McComas Kaiser there in front of him. Now McComas, he's on the tail end of the lead lap. Kaiser, he's already a lap down. Goes that running that Gatorade scheme tonight, or the throwback paints. It used to be run by Darrell Waltrip. And now he has to try to navigate his way through this field, keeping second place behind him. He's done his only 0.6 of a second back. And boy, he can see how crowded things are right now. Maybe he's like, I'm going to wait to see if he can get through there or see if this opens up a little bit here. You see, now that's kind of causing a little bit of a roadblock there for Kozad, and that's allowing Dunn to get right up on his bumper, but it's almost like neither one of them really have anywhere to go. They're both going to get down on the inside. And both of them are going to get by Chase and Kaiser, threading their way through the lapped cars here, trying to get around McComas here. Maybe even pick off the leader while he's at it. Whatever hole it opens up for Kozad, you can bet that Dunn, he's going to try to run right on through there. Nice battle going on here, and boy, the 70, he was doing his best to try to stay on the lead lap. Stephen McComas finally has to give up that lead there to Brian Kozad, or give up the position there. And now that he's a lap down, I would think he would let the 55 through, because he had I don't know what their rules are, but I can see you having a right to battle to stay on the lead lap, but if you lose it, then if there's lead lap cars behind you, probably should just go ahead and let them on by. And who knows, he may have fresher tires, and so that's kind of a sticky situation too. When you have fresher tires than the leaders, and then what do you do? It's hard to get a racer just to just roll out of it and just let people by. That's going against their nature. Now Dunn, he got clear of McComas there, but he lost some time. He's 1.3 behind Kozad. Corey Boone, however, has gotten through and got pretty close to him there, 0.4 of a second. Justin Lesher isn't far behind. I see Krzyzewski, he fell back to 5th. He might have lost some time trying to get through that traffic. He's got a bit of a gap now. Over 4.5 seconds back from the leader. We're lap 77 of 128. A little over halfway already in tonight's race. Let's look a little further back. There's Travis Eccles. He continues to run in that 9th spot, but he does have Dobert there right behind him in that 42, 0.4 of a second. In fact, that's Dobert and Martin battling for position there, actually. The 20, there's Martin right there. Dobert in the 10th spot. Martin in the 11th position. There he is, the 22 machine. Losing a little bit of ground. David meets him right behind him in that Interstate Batteries. And that was driven by Bobby Labonte. He used to drive those colors. Dale Jarrett also ran the Interstate colors. Oh, caution's out here, and I think it's for Matthew Dunn. Oh, man, Dunn was having an awesome race. He's facing in the wrong direction. He kind of bounces into the wall trying to get turned around. Not a whole lot of room, and they managed to get around him as he tries to get turned around. Let's go ahead and take a look here, see what happened to Matthew. He might have just lost it, and looks like he's battling there with the 83, Corey Boone. And, oh, no, y'all don't know. He might have had a little help there. Oh, and Lesher, he did get caught just a little bit. So, yeah, that's what happened there with Matthew Dunn. Caution here on lap number 82. And there again, now all your leaders are coming in for sure. There's Kozad Boone, Justin Lesher coming in. Krzyzewski making his way down. There's Carter, he's in. Bob Johnson's in. Everybody that had not pitted at all definitely coming in now. Craig Martin, he's in. McComas, he is still out. He went a lap down. He got his lap back, but he still has yet to pit. He has not pit yet. And I think, let's see, him and David Carter. Carter now is your leader. Both him and McComas have yet to pit. Let's see if Carter comes on in here. He might have stayed out to get a bonus point for leading a lap. And, yeah, there he comes in now. Kozad will get the lead back once he comes in. See, where's McComas at? Yeah, McComas, he's coming in now as well. Pitting from, I think it was 4th place as he hit the line. So he should be able to stay on the lead lap here. Albeit he'll probably be back towards the end of the pack. The left rear of that car is banged up a little bit. Looks like he's going to hold on to that faster pair a little longer. I don't think he's used it yet. And he's down and away, making his way back out. And actually is in the top 10 right now. So not bad at all, because we only have 12 cars on the lead lap, so McComas, he stayed out, got his lap back, and I believe the lap cars will be behind all the lead lap cars on the restart. So Steve McComas able to hold on to that top 10 position. Brian Kozad, now he's got some guys in front of him. They're going to end up getting a wave around, so there'll be, it looks like at least 3 folks will get it. Let's see who's in front of him. Dunn and Dobert are there for sure. I can't tell who's all the way up at the front. I think that's the 5 of Carter, perhaps. Now, Carter's 2 laps down. But Dunn and Dobert, they're on the tail end of the lead lap, so they'll be getting, they'll be able to stay on the lead lap when they get the one to go. Matter of fact, they just got it, so they'll all go around now and come around to the back of the pack here. Kozad back up to the front there. Corey Boone, boy, he's been sticking with him the whole time. Justin Lesher now in that 3rd spot with Krzyzewski 4th. Kyle Martin now in the 5th position there. How about Travis Eccles in the 6th spot? Pace car is in.
Green.
We're racing once again. It's lap 87. Boone, boy, look at Lesher's going around. He almost lost it. Did he lose it? Yes, he did. We lost track of him. Where is he? There he is. Oh, we got a caution. Oh, big wreck. Folks piling up here. Boy, wrecks everywhere. Oh my goodness. The 12, Kyle Martin, he's facing in the wrong direction. Everybody, oh, Travis Eccles, he's caught up in it. Danny Foster in the 50 car, he's caught up in it. Oh my goodness. So laps 89 here. Not sure where that started. Might have started with Travis Eccles, perhaps. Let's go ahead and look at the replay. We'll slow it down, see what happened. Now, something's happening in front of Travis already. I think that was Justin Lesher. Did we see him get out of shape? Now, right now in slow motion, he's blinked out. We don't even see him up there, I don't believe. There he is right there. And he popped into view. And I don't know, that might have been, oh, here comes Travis Kwaswinski. Oh, boy, there was nowhere for Eccles to go. And that's really what got it going. And, the 22 Martin, he got caught up in that. And from there, oh boy, it's just a chain reaction. There's nowhere for anyone to go. Shane Christie, he got caught up in it, got up into the wall there. And Matthew Chase, he's trying to make his way through. Cars spinning everywhere. And looks like he might have been able to make it through unscathed. There's the 12. We just saw him go into the outside wall. That was Kyle Martin. So Matthew Chase, one of the lucky ones, to make it through there unscathed. Let's see where he is in the positions. He's Kyle Martin. He's in the 14th position. Now, he's still one lap down though. But boy, I tell you, this race has really gone by quick here. It's lap 91 of 128. Travis Eccles on his way out of the pits. Don't know if he had used a fast repair or he's just not worrying about it. You know, short track racing, your car can get tore up a bit and more cosmetic than anything, as long as you don't have any engine damage and steering's not knocked off or anything. They can show some battle wounds, both the front and rear end missing on that 72 machine. But hopefully he'll be able to continue. David Meacham back on pit road. I don't know, did he use his fast repair? That car's looking pretty clean. Topped it off with fuel. I'll take that back. He's got some damage there. If he hadn't used it before, he may have already used his fast repair. Rear end damage, rear end's knocked in there a bit. And Kozad, boy, I tell you, I think he might have led just about every lap here. I don't think he's relinquished the lead just yet at all. Lights are out on the pace car. It'll be lap 94 when we go green. Hey, give a shout out to the guys in the chat. Hey there, Charles. How you doing, man? One of the other leagues that we broadcast. Thanks for checking out the race here.
Green flag, green flag.
Pace car is in. Here we go. Green flag once again. How long can Kozad keep this up? And can Corey Boone ever find a way around the 87 machine? Kozad keeps getting it's not like he's really just getting a good leap on the restarts, but he is just consistent enough. Oh, no, another caution. And let's see who's involved in this one. I think that's Craig Martin might have been involved in this one. Might have been just a spin here, perhaps. Oh, Bob Johnson. Something happened to Bob Johnson. He jumped to the pits. So let's go back and look at Bob here, see if we can see what happened. And he's racing along here. And, and he did the same thing. He caught some of that apron and it got him turned around. And, oh, man, he just got T-boned by the pit wall entrance. And, from there, that's probably why he had to tow back to the pits. Under caution here, lap 96. And Kozad's like, man, let's get this thing over with, because he has to keep trying to get the jump on Corey Boone here. Brian Kozad once again will be controlling the restart here. Probably have a couple more laps. It might be about lap 100, perhaps, when we go green once again. While we're waiting for that to happen, we'll take a quick break and we'll be right back. Hey, you're watching the Eastern Central Racing Association, round number 13, here on Rice Motorsports TV.
With the ButtKicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. ButtKicker, the future is feeling.
We are back at North Wilkesboro, North Carolina, where the field is rolling out for the start of today's 400-lap race on this .625-mile racetrack. And just as the field comes around turn number 4, the sunshine peeks through, helping warm things here. Bill Elliott leads him down. Benny Parsons on the outside. The green flag flies, and the first Union 400 Winston Cup race from North Wilkesboro is underway. Everybody nicely through turns number 1 and 2 as Bill Elliott has the lead, and Dale Earnhardt has jumped into second position, followed by Benny Parsons and Bobby Allison. Oh, here we go. It's just about to go away. They both coming out of turn 4.
Okay, here we go. Green flags in the air. Restart. Lap number 101. 27 laps to go. Boy, I tell you, Corey Boone is trying his best to catch up to Brian Kozad. No luck yet. He's still in that second spot. How about Matthew Dunn? He's still back in the chase. Boy, he got right there on the bumper of Boone right there. Justin Lesser, he's gotten up to a 4th spot and doesn't look like he's able to really mount an attack at all. Trying to get a little closer here. Let's see what happens. And now we see we still see Corey Boone there blinking just a little bit. Stephen McComas, how about the 70? He had got his lap back. Now he's running in the top 5, currently in the 5th position, trying to stay ahead of the 42 of Brian Dobert. He's under a lot of pressure. Craig Martin. Travis Kwizwinski, oh no, the green flag pit stop for the 93. Boy, that is not going to help him at all. We now have 25 laps to go. He's going to lose a lap as he comes around here now. Looks like he had to get, looked like he's just getting fuel to make it to the end, I guess. And he continues to sit on pit road. Oh my goodness.
The yellow flag is out.
Oh, and the caution now comes out, and he is going to get, right now he's still showing on the tail end of the lead lap. Can he, I don't know if he can get out before, he might get stuck a lap down here. I don't know if he's serving some kind of penalty or what. But something happened. Let's see, where's Shane Christie? Oh boy, look at the damage on the 7. Let's go back here and look at Christie, see if we can see what happened. Okay, it already happened. He was spinning around. Let's roll it back a little bit more, and looked like he might have had some help there. Looks like that was the 12 of Kyle Martin. They're racing along there and getting ready to come down to the turn here, and I think maybe Martin, he was probably carrying a little bit more speed into that turn, and he just didn't anticipate the 7 going in probably as slow. You tell you the truth, I think he was trying to maybe turn down on the 12 and maybe, but he just wasn't clear. So yeah, he ended up backing it into the wall. Might have been a little bit of a racing incident, because 12, he was coming in that full head of steam, and the 7 wasn't clear. And they had a little coming together, and unfortunately, Shane Christie lost out on that exchange there. And he's able to continue running here. David Carter, he's on pit road. Also heavy nose damage on the 71, Chris Winsky. He is still on pit road now, showing 4 laps down. Boy, I tell you, that is going to hurt Now he was behind by a little over 300 points, but he wasn't that far behind whoever it was that was in the fourth spot there. Let's see, who was that? That Matthew Chase. Matthew Chase was only 17 points. I believe he was only about 34 points behind Travis Kwiecinski, you know. So yeah, that's going to hurt him there because Matthew Chase, he's in the 7th position right now, and well, I tell you that I think he's going to get that position from Kwiecinski when it's all over. And now it's only 20 laps to go. We're going to probably burn a couple of more here as we circulate around the track here. Probably get the one to go next time around. Be about lap 18 or so when we get ready to go green once again. Brian Kozad, your leader. Corey Boone still trying to get that one more position. Matthew Dunn holding on in that 3rd spot. Justin Lesher just can't get any higher than 4th. As try as he might, Stephen McComas, he's hanging on to the 5th position. Then we have Craig Martin in 6th, Matthew Chase 7th, Brian Dobert, he's in the 8th spot. Travis Echols inside the top 10, beat up and all. He's still hanging in there in that 9th spot, and Danny Foster rounding out your top 10. And we only have 10 cars on the lead lap. Lights are out on the pace car, so it'll be it'll be 18 to go actually when we get the green. Give a shout out to Tyler Powers in the chat. Hey, what's up, Tyler? And they're coming turns 3 and 4. Pace car is in. Here we go.
Green flag.
Restart once again. And look at Boone trying to get the outside, I think, is the place to make the pass. Oh, look at the 55 of Dunn. And Lesher also gets by Corey Boone into the 3rd spot. Boy, Boone, he moved up to try to see if he could try that high line. He opened the door and let the 55 and the 8 through. Boy, Matthew Dunn, he is trying. Oh, and he gets it to the leader and spins him around. Caution on Brian Kozad's not good. He manages to save it. 17 to go. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, he's not going to be happy about that, folks. And I think we're all happy that he's able to keep that 87 machine running. Oh, my goodness. Matthew Dunn, he's up the front. He better run like he stole it. He better drive that car like he stole it now, boy, because, I mean, he's going to have some hot-blooded drivers behind him. And I think one of them's going to be the 87 of Brian Kozad. But don't have any reports of any caution. They just, when he spun. And that's what brought out the caution there. So Matthew Dunn, new leader. I think this is the first time we've had a new leader tonight. Matthew Dunn now racing, and those are actually 2 teammates there. I think, who was that? The 5, Jeff Carter, I think. Yeah, he's going to get the lucky dog. He's making his way around. But Matthew Dunn, he's there with his teammate Justin Lesher, both Holy Dale Racing. And okay, this will be interesting. Corey Boone now in the 3rd position there of BDB Racing. Stephen McComas now up to the 4th spot after being a lap down early on. And Brian Kozad's going to see if he can salvage a victory out of that late spin there. Well, I tell you, this is going to be interesting here, folks. They make their way around. The rest of the field getting lined up here. And I believe the lights are out on the pace car. No, they're not. They're going to have one more lap to go before they go green. It'll be, if they get the one to go next time around, it'll be 11 laps remaining. And you know those laps are going to go by quick. Making their way down the back stretch now. Everyone getting lined up ready for the restart. And boy, Boone, he's already gave a little love tap already. Let him know that he's back there. Pace car's coming in. Dunn drops the hammer, and he is going to try to get himself a win here tonight. Let's see what happens. He's off to a good start so far. Corey Boone and Justin Lesher, they're going at it for that second spot. Brian Kozad right there behind them. They're all going to be trying to catch that 55. They got to be careful not to catch too much of that curve, though. I'll tell you that much. Lesher grabbing some outside wall. Oh, boy. Kozad, and 83 tries to save it. And give Kozad credit. He checks up enough to allow the 87, I mean, not 87, but the... Oh, no, the 83 gets into the wall anyway. Corey Boone on the 42. Brian Dobert. Oh, no. Jeff Carter, he had just got his lap back. Oh, man. Travis Eccles caught up in it. Oh, man, he was running. Who is that? Is that the, yeah, that's Travis Eccles. Oh, man. Running in the top 10. He ends up on his roof, going to have to tow in. Oh, my goodness. Matthew Dunn, he's still your leader. 9 to go. Make it 8 as they cross the line. Justin Lesher are now in the second spot. Like I said, there are two teammates there. Stephen McComas in that 70 machine. Still running third. Brian Kozad still has 3 cars to deal with to try to get that victory. You know, he has been dominating. Boy, he's showing some battle wounds there now, folks. All of his damage coming late in the race here, trying to hold on, see if he can salvage a victory. I think that was the 12 of Colin Martin. Yeah, he's going to get the wave around. Martin, he will get back on the lead lap. He was a lucky dog, only 1 lap down. Well, I tell you, Matthew Dunn, he's probably happy to have a teammate right behind him. And Stephen McComas, he's, you know, he is holding his own against Brian Kozad here at the moment anyway. And let's see, McComas, he pitted on lap 89. Kozad pitted on lap 82, so McComas, he's got slightly fresher tires. Actually, McComas has fresher tires than anybody in the top 5. Well, he's equal with Craig Martin. They both pitted on lap 89, so... Then in 6th position, Danny Foster, he pitted on lap 106, and he's got the freshest tires in the top 6. Jeff Carter in 9th position, he pitted on lap 114. But right now, Carter, he unfortunately is 17. He's 9th position. I'm looking at the wrong Carter. My bad. He is in 9th spot on the lead lap. Travis Eccles now making it out of pit road. He had to go back to the pits. Apparently he has already used his faster pair. Now he's going to try to see if he can make it to the finish here. The lights are out on the pace car. They're getting ready to go into turns 1 and 2. Boy, it's going to be 4 to go when they go green once again. Man, this is going to be just as exciting. Boy, look at the 87 of Brian Kozad. That car was clean as a pin all race long, and she is beat up now, let me tell you. Here we go. Pace car is in.
Green flag, green flag.
And Dunn, he drops the hammer, trying to stay ahead of everybody. Lesher there right behind him. If he doesn't have anything for him, he'll try to see if he can hold off any body behind. Kozad still in. Now he's in the third spot. He got ahead of McComas. Now he's got 2 cars to beat, 3 to go. Can he get around Lesher? That may not be that easy to do because, you know, they've been battling for the championship lead all season long here. And he might trying to get a run. Oh, and I think he blinked out. Caution, and Lesher, oh my goodness. Oh boy, caution here with 3 to go. And oh my goodness. Looks like Danny Foster, he might have, I don't know if he got some damage, like he got some damage as well. Corey Boone, looks like okay, he's in the grass. He was also involved. Let's go back and look at Justin Lesher here. Coming in, there he goes, and he's on the high side, and they're coming out of 4. And looks like it looks like Kozad just slid right up into him, and no way he could defend that. He blinked out on us, but I think it's going to come back, and you'll see him. Yeah, he basically pushed him halfway down the front stretch there, and I don't think he got a whole lot of damage from the looks of it. And Corey Boone is also having his problems. He got together with that might have been Danny Foster. Yeah, that was Danny Foster, and they're coming down. There's Boone. Boone was having a great week as well. And so let's see. There he is, and I wonder if something was happening in front of him. Oh yeah, now he's going to end up running into somebody here, and it's going to be the 50 of Danny Foster. Foster went spinning around. Absolutely no place for Boone to go, and tough break there for the 83. Okay, now we're in green-white checker territory. I believe they only get 2 shots at this. This will be, I believe this will be attempt number 1. And how about that, folks? Brian Kozad, through a little bit of process of elimination here, he's he is right back to that second position, and he's chasing the guy that I think might have helped him around. And I didn't see exactly the replay. I don't want to say that it definitely happened, but he might have got a little help from the 55 going around. They put him back there, so not saying that he's looking for payback, but yeah, he'll be very interested in getting around the 55 once again. He pulls up alongside him there. Lights are out on the pace car, and they're coming out of turn 2. Craig Martin now, I think it's actually Stephen McComas is actually in the third spot in the 22 of Craig Martin on the high side there. But man, a lot of pressure will be on Matthew Dunn. He's going to have to try his best to get a good restart here. Pace car is in. Hold on to your hats, folks.
Green flag.
Here we go. Dunn, he drops the hammer, trying his best to stay away from Brian Kozad. Boy, look at McComas and Martin. McComas trying to hang on. A big battle going on there. Got the 9 of Matthew Chase there as well. Boy, they're getting tight. Matthew Dunn, he's getting the white flag. He's got about 4/10 of a second, maybe 3/10 ahead of Brian Kozad. Kozad trying to come back on him here. He's running out of time very quickly as they go down the backstretch. If he's going to make a move, it's going to be right now. What's he going to do? He put the bumper there just a little bit. It didn't work. Matthew Dunn is going to hold on, and he is going to be your winner here tonight at North Wilkesboro. Matthew Dunn hangs on for the victory. And this will be an interesting post-race interview here, to say the least. We'll go ahead and get your top three finishers up into the victory circle here. And let's find everybody. Matthew Dunn, he's already there, so we got to get Kozad and McComas. I think Kozad is already there. Where is McComas at? We'll find him if he may have to actually join the server and hop on in, because I don't see him in the chat. And so while we're waiting for him, we'll go ahead and head on down. I don't see Stephen McComas at all, which is a shame, because would love to talk to him there. Let's go ahead and just jump down to Victory Lane ourselves. Okay, folks, we're down here in Victory Lane. Two of your top three there. Matthew Dunn, your winner. Third place, Brian Kozad. McComas, I didn't see him there. Oh, there he is. I'm gonna go ahead and grab him. There, he just got in here with us. Hey, Matthew, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Boy, I tell you, man. Oh boy, what a finish, man.
Yeah, it was a fun race. A lot of bumping around. You know, I did some stuff I'm not too proud of. I moved some people, but short track racing. What can I say?
Yeah, I tell you, man, and I mean, you guys were up there at about 4 of y'all. You were up there at going at it all race long, and man, finally got to tell you some crazy stuff happening there at the end there, and that was your teammate. I'm having brain failure.
Lester.
Lesser. Yeah, and I know you were happy to have him behind you there.
Yeah.
But then he was out, and then it was just you and McComas once again. And boy, you managed. You got the good restart. I know you was happy about that.
Yep, that helped a bunch. I still made it close with Kozad in turn 3, but I was happy just to pull it off.
Oh yeah. Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
I want to give a shout out to my buddy Garrett, Justin, anybody who's watching. Thank you for the broadcast, and look forward to next race. 10-4,
man, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Hey, Steven, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, I do.
Man, I tell you, and congratulations, man. At one point you were a lap down and managed to get that lap back, and and just survive. Like they say, sometimes the survival of the fittest, and you, man, got yourself up in the top 5, and next thing you know, hey, you're right there in podium position, man. Got that second place. Congratulations.
Well, thank you. I just got kind of lucky all throughout the race. I had an early incident with the 71, which it happens at short tracks, right? And then Kozad just looked like he clipped the corner there going into the last corner coming out to the checker line. So actually he should have probably had second, because he had pretty much the car to beat all night. And I accidentally tapped Boone in one corner, but short track racing, it's all good though.
Absolutely, man. And I tell you, we're heading to a little bigger one next time around. But anybody else you want to give a shout out to?
First off, I want to say thanks to the admins of the league, and then you for doing all the broadcasting, and then most importantly, my wife, who supports me on everything I do here at the ECRA league. So thank you very much for everybody.
10-4. Congratulations again. We'll see you next week.
Sure.
Hey, Brian, you got a copy?
I do.
Hey, man, congratulations on man surviving that race. Boy, I tell you, that was something there, and I gotta try to do something here to. Hey, Matt. Hey, hey, Matthew. Thank you. I know you're excited, but we couldn't hear him over the engine. But thank you there. He finally blew it up. No, okay. Yeah. But yeah, Brian, I tell you, man, you were the class of the field. And man, I tell you, like you say, anything can happen at these short tracks. And man, you did a heck of a job trying to fight your way back up there. And you got turned around, but still managed to keep it going and not get any damage that force you have to pit or anything. And great job just fighting your way back up there with a chance to go for that win, though.
Yeah, it was a frustrating night. After looking at the replay, Dunn didn't do anything intentional. He was sending it was coming down towards the end of the race. He kind of clipped the apron down in turn 1. That plus high speed, it just kind of threw his car off. He hit me. It's short track racing. It wasn't intentional. I feel bad for Lesher. Me and him was racing there towards the end. He's having internet issues on and off. I went into turn 3, and for me on my screen, he disappeared, and then he reappear on my door and then across my nose. Feel bad for him. Me and him is dueling it out for a championship, but I mean, racing's racing, doesn't always go your way. But I've just got to keep it in like a drag racing mindset. It's me and him. All I got to do is beat him every week. As long as I beat him every week, I should be able to lock this thing up here in a couple weeks.
10-4, yeah, because it's pretty much 2-horse race right now. Chris Winsky, he was like a little over 300 points behind me, but he had some problems. So now it's definitely, mathematically, there was no way he's going to catch you guys. But I tell you, man, when we actually saw that, the blinking and stuff, and I know you guys hate that, nothing you can do about it, but, like I said, just one of them things that happens and stuff. And you don't know where the guy's going to materialize at. And like, oh boy, we did see a couple of folks catch the curve there and went airborne. And you guys kind of got lucky in that regard as far as able to continue on for the most part anyway. But
definitely still lucky to finish where I did. But thanks to you for broadcasting. Thanks for everybody watching. Thanks to my team for being there for support. Let me know what's happening throughout the race. And good race, Matthew Dunn. Congrats on your first win. No hard feelings. Short track racing.
Absolutely, man. Well, congratulations to you guys on great effort, good competition, and we'll see you guys next week.
All right, man. See you.
Yeah. Okay, folks, and that is going to do it for us here. Let's go ahead and bring up the finishing order here. We can get those to come up here, and that is not what I'm looking for again. We want something different. There we go. Matthew Dunn is your winner. Stephen McComas second. Brian Kozad third. Craig Martin fourth. Brian Dobert fifth. Jeff Carter sixth. Kyle Martin seventh. Matthew Chase eighth. Shane Christie in the ninth spot. Danny Foster rounds out your top 10. There, Justin Lesher 11th. 12th is Corey Boone. 13th is Garrett Kaiser. Travis Eccles ends up in 14th position. David Meacham 15th. Travis Kwaswinski 16th position. Bob Johnson 17th. And David Carter in the 18th position. And as always, we want to thank you for joining us here around number 13 here with Eastern Central Racing Association. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and click that notification bell so you'll know when we go live. And for all of us here at Rice Motorsports TV, we want to wish you a pleasant evening.